When I was 21, the love of God radically transformed my life forever. I come from a Jewish family, and I have always known about God and always known that there was God, but I lacked that personal relationship, that connection. It was really the love of a friend that radically transformed how I felt even about God. And that friend of mine came into my life when I was 15 years old. I was in high school at the time. And we met when we were actually getting our driver's permits. She was beside me, and her mother met my mother. And then when I was 16, the same girl was behind me in line getting her driver's permit, her license actually. And again, we kind of exchanged hellos and things like that, but nothing else. When I was in college, I went to UAB and then transferred to the University of Alabama. And when I was about to transfer, this woman that I was working with at the time said, "There's this great family at Alabama, and I would love for you guys to be able to connect." And so I got her name and her number and reconnected with her at Alabama, and it was the same girl that I met when I was 15 and I was 16. And at that point in my life, I was seeking out a lot of things. I had a lot of questions about my own faith. And so her friendship was just, there was something different about her. There was something different about the way she loved people, about the way that she lived her life on purpose. What she did, everything had a direct purpose. And so I began to kind of seek out some different things. In the spring, she actually called me, and she had some sneak preview tickets to see the movie, The Passion of the Christ. And she actually asked me to go with her to that movie. And at first, I was very hesitant to go. I actually called my parents, even though I wasn't living at home with them at the time. I called them just out of respect to ask them if it would be okay if I went to see the movie, and they said it was fine. I went to the movie, and it was just something that God used to show me about who He really is. He showed me that Jesus was a Jew, that He was something. Here was a rabbi that was teaching all the Old Testament, all the things, and I saw Him not just something in a stained glass window as a church, but as somebody who came and died for me. And I just remember being just the two of us. Actually, were at the end. We were just in the auditorium, and tears were rolling down my face. I asked her if it's all real, and she said it was. And she asked me if I wanted to become a Christian, and I told her, I remember telling her at that moment that I wasn't ready to call myself a Christian, but I wanted Him. I wanted that relationship with Christ, and I knew that that was what I wanted, and that He was real. And as soon as I did that, I felt like the love of God just surrounded me. It's just been this radical, crazy story from that point on, and what God has done in my family, and the love of God that has just really, it has come full circle. It has not taken me away from being a Jew, but it has just completely completed it. I've been a teacher here at Thompson for the last 5 years, and I'll never forget when I first got the job. I was driving home one afternoon, and God just gave me a huge passion for the students here at Thompson. He just gave me a joy, and the fact that He was going to give me an opportunity every day to get up in the morning and to go live out His purpose for me at Thompson. And I remember being so incredibly excited. I could not wait to start. And as soon as I got to the school, I had this incredible peace that I knew I was there for a purpose. And I've been the first priority sponsor for the past several years, and that's given me an opportunity to build relationships with the students, to open up my classroom for them to come in and pray, for them to come in and talk to me. And from that, God has opened up opportunities for students to have Bible studies in the class before school, or we do a discipleship group once a month that meets where there's teachers and students that get together and they just talk about what God's doing. And that gives me so much joy. And I try to also in my classroom just have it an environment that the kids don't even know it, but I'm praying for them. And I really just love the fact that I get to do that every single day. And I'm very thankful to Him for that opportunity. I'm Fleisher, and if you want to discover what it means to live life on purpose, then check it out, cultivatechurch.tv.